Hello, Bailey Shay here. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my content. And if you do subscribe, click the notification bell. That way whenever I upload, you will know. Don't forget to share my videos with your friends, family, coworkers, anyone who you think would benefit from or enjoy my content. I am going to be reacting to Paxton Smith's viral video of her commencement speech or graduation. She was planning to do another speech on media or something to that effect, as you'll see later in the video. But she chose to do a video talking about abortion rights. This goes to show you how brainwashed kids can be by the schools. Sometimes maybe your parents, but I don't know anything about her parents in this case. Some adults in her life. Many adults in her life. Kids have many influences these days, and most of them aren't the greatest. I'll tell you that right now. Let's roll tape, shall we?
I'm not usually very good at expressing my gratitude for the people that I care about. But I would like to say thank you. I think he's had a bigger role in my life than he realizes. Okay. As we leave high school, we need to make our voices heard. Today I was going to talk about media and content because it's something that's very important to me. However, under light of recent events, it feels wrong to talk about anything but what is currently affecting me and millions of other women in the state. Recently, the heartbeat bill was passed in Texas. Starting in September, there will be a ban on abortions after 6 weeks of pregnancy, regardless of whether the pregnancy was a result of rape or incest. 6 weeks. That's all women get. And so before they realize, most of them don't realize that they're pregnant by 6 weeks. So before they have a chance to decide if they are emotionally, physically, and financially stable enough to carry out a full-term pregnancy. Before they have the chance to decide if they can take on the responsibility of bringing another human being into the world, that decision is made for them by a stranger. A decision that will affect the rest of their lives is made by a stranger. I have dreams and hopes and ambitions. Every girl graduating today does. And we have spent our entire lives working towards our future. And without our input and without our consent, our control over that future has been stripped away from us. I am terrified that if my contraceptives fail, I am terrified that if I am raped, then my hopes and aspirations and dreams and efforts for my future will no longer matter. I hope that you can feel how gut-wrenching that is. I hope you can feel how dehumanizing it is to have the autonomy over your own body taken away from you. And I'm talking about this today. On a day as important as this. On a day honoring 12 years of hard academic work. On a day when we are all gathered together. On a day where you are most inclined to listen to a voice like mine, a woman's voice. To tell you that this is a problem, and it's a problem that cannot wait, and I cannot give up this platform to promote complacency and peace. When there was a war on my body and a war on my rights, a war on the rights of your mothers, a war on the rights of your.
This young lady has been successfully brainwashed by at least a couple people in her life. Maybe your parents, maybe your school system she's in, her friends, social media influencers. Kids are bombarded with negative messages all day, every day, pretty much. If they don't get it at home, they get it at school, they get it on social media, or they might get it from all corners of life. Telling them lies such as, babies hinder freedom, and you can have all the sex you want, just get an abortion, it'll be okay. No responsibility, hook up with whoever you want. That is not a good message to teach kids at all. Teach them responsibility. Teach them to not have sex with anyone unless you know that they're the right person. And you've been with them a while and you really think they're a good person and they'll be a good parent, because sometimes sex can create babies. And if you have a child and you don't feel like you're able to take care of them, give them up for adoption. There's many people looking to adopt kids. And that's a system in and of itself that definitely needs some work. But honestly, there are a lot of good adopted parents out there, just as many, if not more, than the bad ones. That's definitely an option, and at least that gives the kid the chance at a life, and a successful life at that. You can't determine someone's worth by the circumstances they're born in. True, kids born in certain circumstances might have a steeper hill to climb in life than others, but it doesn't mean that they aren't worthy of life. There are many parents who ended up being single parents for one reason or another. They maybe made a mistake and had sex at a young age and had a kid young and stuff like that, but they still managed to have a career and to do the best for their kid. Although there are many who don't, but there are some who do. They're like, hey, I need to provide for my kid, and I want my kid to see me work hard and reach my goals in life. So having a kid doesn't mean you can't have a career, you can't have any goals in life. We need to get rid of that mentality ASAP. Now, as far as sex, not sex in general, but rape and incest, the kid doesn't need to be the one put to death. The perpetrator does. It's not the kid's fault that they were conceived in that manner. Now, I do feel sympathy for women who've been through that. It must be a hard thing to go through. I luckily don't understand that. I'd never been through that before. But there's help out there for women, therapy, and a lot of charities out there who do support women and women's health, and crisis pregnancy centers that women can visit and get help that they need, or at least get people to tell them where to go for help, and all those resources out there for mothers in need. And there's also the case of the health of the mother. More often than not, doctors do try to save both the mother's life and the child's life, for the most part. And I understand there might be extreme circumstances where it's a choice between one or the other. And sometimes doctors can be wrong. They might, on an ultrasound, think that a baby might have a certain fatal disability, like born without a head or something like that, trisomy 13 or some other defect like that, and the kid turned up normal. So doctors can be wrong on things. They're human just like anyone else. They do a wonderful job, at least most of them do. But they're human, and humans sometimes are wrong. So it's really not up to us to decide life and death for people. It's really not. It's up to God. He's the one in charge of that. That all being said, and I'll see you in the next video.